Hey everybody, a little bit of an update for you. As I think you will know, we had 2 sheep before, Salt and Pepper, the black ones. We got them from a local sheep and goat dairy farm, organic. And here in Portugal, unfortunately, when they have black and white on them, they are forced to slaughter them or get rid of them in some way. And these, I don't know if you can see, have the tiniest amount of white on their heads. So I asked if they would give them to me, and they did. So we have had Salt and Pepper for quite a while now. And then we got Big Ears from my friend, who was already named, this one, as their fellow man. And then more recently we got these two. I am training them at the moment. That's why they only eat these kind of candies when I'm training them. They don't get it any of the rest of the time. It's so that I can touch them and they become friendly with me. So it's easy to check on them, to see how they are health-wise, to milk them next year, and yeah, and any of the end-of-life stuff when that comes as well. None of the girls will become meat. Yes, they're gonna make babies for hopefully many years to come. But the boy will eventually become meat because I don't want him to make babies with his children. And also the Estrella sheep, which these are, the males go a bit crazy apparently at the age of 2. So it's better to dispatch of them before then. And like I said, before they start making babies with their children and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I thought I hadn't updated you on the sheep, and we have had sheep for quite a while now. This one is the most friendly. This one ate from my hand and comes up to me the most, and the one that came with it here, this one, is very close second and calls out to me quite often. If they can see me in the garden or something, they call to me now, which is really nice. One of the black ones is pretty friendly, the other one's still a bit scared, and the boy is very scared. But I am working on them. Lots of love. When I first start feeding them, when I come out, I'm feeding them from my hand, just to get them really used to me and trust me. And yeah, it's lovely. It's really lovely. They're super easy. Last year we had my friend's 30 plus sheep here, and it was a complete nightmare. But yeah, 5 is okay. 5 is a good number. And as I said, they will produce lambs later in the year, and they'll probably start mating late summer. So get late lambs, or very early spring, and then they will, the lambs will become food eventually. But these little ladies, these will not. I just think they're like one of the most sustainable animals you can have. They're not really costing you anything to feed. I'm buying a bit of this candy for them. It's just corn and seeds and things to train them. But other than that, they cost nothing to feed. They are, hello, they are basically fertilizing the food that they feed on. They're keeping your land fire safe. Hey? Yeah. They're keeping your land fire safe by keeping all the grass short and stuff. And the invasive mimosa, they love to nibble all the fresh shoots of that, so that's fantastic. Yeah, they fertilise the land, so they're creating better topsoil. Can you hear the cat? She's just there behind the other one. They're obsessed with her usually. They follow her around everywhere, but they're a bit preoccupied with the food at the moment. Hey. I'm also using this food at the moment to... Oh, everyone's getting pushy. To give the boy has got a limp, which has got a bit worse over the last few days. So maybe an infection or something. So I've put in the food some homeopathic remedies for a homeopathic blend for infection. Oh, they've noticed the cat. A homeopathic blend for infection. There you go. See, they're obsessed with the cat. I don't need a sheepdog. I have a cat dog. A sheep dog, sheep cat. Yes, I know. Hey, sweetie. So yes, what was I saying? So I'm also using this to give, because the boy is still too scared of me for me to handle him. I'm using this food to give the boy, well, all of them, because they'll all get it, some homeopathic remedies for infection and for parasites too. I've found over the last few years that 95% of what's wrong with any of the animals on a farm is parasites, or it started by parasites, and the other 5% can be infection and things like that. Yes. This one doesn't actually have a name. I haven't named her yet, so if anyone's got any ideas, although the others have names, but I haven't found one that really sticks with her. All the others have names based on, their character or something someone said, or a body part like big ears. But yeah, that one doesn't, the small fluffy one. But yeah, so again, I'm getting distracted. I'm asking, I'm using the food to get some homeopathic remedies into them as well, just in case that is an infection that he has. I've also put some parasite stuff in there just in case. It doesn't do them any harm to have parasite stuff because it's completely natural, and they probably have got parasites because they're sheep. And it won't do any harm to the ones that seeming to be okay, but it also won't do any harm to him if he doesn't need it either. So none of the animals ever go to the vet or have a vet here or anything. There's just never any need. There's always been, touch wood, so far, a homeopathic remedy or two that has fixed up all the animals, including, we had a goat a couple of years back, maybe more than that, I can't remember now, who had a really traumatic birth that I actually had to help with. I had to put my hand there. Look at this. But one of the babies died, and she was in labour for quite a long time, and managed to get the dead baby and the other baby out eventually. But she had sepsis. She was really not well, the mum, and the homeopathic remedies fixed her. And without having to have any antibiotics or anything. So I'm not saying don't take medication. I'm not going to get myself into trouble like that. I'm just saying that I have found personally on the farm that the homeopathic stuff has always worked, and also on me, on humans as well. It's been decades, I think, probably since I had any medications. None of the animals have had any medications, I don't believe. I'm trying to think. None of them go to the vet anyway. I'm trying to think if Yeah. Oh, wait. That's not nice. Head butted it. That wasn't very nice now, was it? Yeah, was it getting too much attention? I think this one gets a bit jealous. I think it's got little horns starting. I can feel little lumps here and here. So we've got some horns coming, I think, haven't we? Yeah. Can you see yourself? Anyway, so yeah, I thought I would update you on the lamb situation. And also because I'm just using the whole parasite infection-y stuff again, I thought I would talk a little bit about that and how effective I've always found that for things. Because I've just gone on a bit of a tangent about it on my Instagram too. So if you're not following on Instagram, then the link for it is always below. I've just started a new Instagram page, which is more about moving from plant-based to animal-based and how much more sustainable that is for our health and for a farm and for life. That you have the animals on the land that are fertilizing and clearing and looking after the land, and they have a wonderful life right up until the moment they don't. So if you're interested at all in that and my journey from vegan to farmer and things, yes, then you can check out the link for that Instagram page below as well. So yeah, I thought I would share about this. She's so gentle. It's crazy how gentle she is. And I will speak to you all soon. Ciao.